An Alabama driver faces attempted murder after a highway shooting.
Pretty typical late June weather coming up this weekend across East Alabama. We'll have the complete weekend and 7-day forecast coming up. EAN Local News starts now.
This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by Waldrop Metal Buildings, custom metal buildings built right here in Anniston.
Hello, we're glad you could join us. I'm Katie Edwards. Pell City police arrested a Shelby County man Thursday and charged him with attempted murder in a road rage shooting that happened Wednesday night. Officials identify the suspect as Ethan Crawford of Harpersville. He faces 3 counts of attempted murder, 3 counts of shooting into an occupied vehicle, and 1 count of first-degree assault. Police say the shooting happened around 9:15 Wednesday night on Highway 231 South. When officers arrived at the scene, they found the driver of the vehicle had been shot once in the leg by a suspect in a separate vehicle. The shooter fired multiple rounds into the victim's vehicle, several of which narrowly missed the victim's 5-year-old son, who was in a car seat in the rear of the vehicle. The suspect's vehicle fled south on Highway 231. Pell City investigators identified Crawford as the suspect, and he was arrested with help from the St. Clair County Sheriff's Office, the Shelby County Sheriff's Office, and the Harpersville Police Department. A new report from the United Way shows that nearly half of all Alabama households are struggling financially. While 16% live below the federal poverty line, another 30% fall into a category called ALICE. That's short for Asset Limited, Income Constrained, Employed. These are working families earning above the poverty level, but still unable to cover basic needs in the counties where they live. In parts of East Alabama, more than half of local residents fall into that ALICE category. United Way officials say these families often face tough choices, like whether to fix a car or buy groceries. The report estimates a family of 4 needs nearly $77,000 a year just to cover essentials, a total that's out of reach for many, even with 2 full-time incomes. A new bike trail brings more access and new safety concerns. Details after the break.
Big dreams deserve a strong foundation. Whether you're starting a business, building a backyard shop, or just need more space, Waldrop Metal Buildings is ready to help. Every project is built to fit your vision, your style, and your budget. Let's bring that dream to life. Call Waldrop today.
I'm Mary Beth from CARES Direct Primary Care. Do you want convenient 24/7 access to health care? We're available in person, by text, phone, and video visit. Sooner or later, we all get sick. A quick trip to an ER or urgent care can quickly add up to more than the cost of 1 year's membership of Direct Primary Care. If you have a high deductible, you can quickly burn through that before your insurance activates. Join CARES DPC today.
This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by WM Grocery, located in Heflin, Wadowee, Roanoke, and in Piedmont.
With the newest extension of the Chief Ladiga Trail now complete, a continuous bike path links much of Calhoun County, offering scenic routes for cyclists and fresh challenges for law enforcement. Anniston police officers recently took part in a special bike patrol training, joining first responders from across Calhoun County. The course, led by Deputy Ken Hickman, focused on keeping both officers and trailgoers safe. With the Chief Ladiga Trail stretching from downtown Anniston all the way to the Georgia line, through Weaver, Jacksonville, and Piedmont, patrolling by bike is becoming more important than ever. The training aims to boost visibility, improve response times, and ensure safety along one of East Alabama's busiest recreational routes. Ham radio operators from throughout East Alabama will be gathering in Cleburne County this weekend for their annual Ham Radio Field Day. The Turkey Heaven Ham Radio Association will be in Ranburne demonstrating emergency communication skills using ham radio from 1 o'clock Saturday afternoon until Sunday afternoon. The equipment will be set up at 2317 County Road 30 at the intersection of County Roads 30 and 49 near Ranburne. One community is kicking off 4th of July early. Details after the break.
Spring into freshness at WM. Celebrate the season with our bountiful selection of farm fresh produce. From juicy berries to crisp greens, taste the flavors of spring at WM. Visit us today and let the freshness bloom in every bite.
Welcome to Buster Miles Kia in Anniston, where we're dedicated to serving you with honesty and care. Whether you're shopping for a new or used car or need service, we're here to make it easy and stress-free. Visit us today at Buster Miles Kia, where great cars and family values come together. Buster Miles Kia, your trusted hometown dealership.
This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by Oxford Lumber. Come visit any of our locations in Oxford, Jacksonville, Talladega, and Roanoke.
Jacksonville's annual Independence Day celebration is set for next Thursday, July 3rd, starting at 6 p.m. The big fireworks show will start at 9 p.m. The party will feature live music, vendors, and food trucks, plus a petting zoo, photo booth, games, train rides, and inflatables, along with new level pro wrestling, and the return of last year's fan favorite, the foam party. Admission to the event is free. Gates will open at 5 p.m. and the food trucks will open by 5:30. Because local animal shelters are currently operating at full capacity, Anniston has stopped issuing animal control vouchers until further notice. These vouchers are used to surrender animals to shelters at no cost. For more information, citizens are invited to call an animal control officer at the non-emergency line of 256-238-1800. It was a scorcher today. Do we have stormy skies in our forecast? Jon Holder standing by in the Pool Doctor Weather Center to tell us what we can expect this weekend. John?
Katie, indeed, we do have some more shower and thunderstorm activity coming for the weekend, and especially early next week. We will break down the forecast for all of East Alabama next.
This spring and summer, get it done right with Oxford Lumber, your hometown partner for projects big or small. From refreshing your garden to upgrading your outdoor space, we've got everything you need. Check out our full garden center and gear up on our Stihl showroom, chainsaws, blowers, trimmers, and more. Ready to grill? We've got Big Green Egg, Traeger, and Blackstone to fire up the fun. Since 1985, Oxford Lumber has been built on tradition and focused on you. Visit us today at any of our 5 locations: Oxford, Roanoke, Talladega, Jacksonville, and Lincoln. Oxford Lumber, where you're treated like family. EAN News would like to thank all our commercial sponsors. Go check out our sponsors' links in the description below. This segment of EAN Local Weather is brought to you by Pool Doctor Custom Pools in Jacksonville. Personal, professional quality.
Lots of blue sky and sunshine today across East Alabama. Look at this, a really nice day today. Temperatures making it back to the 90-degree mark after a brief respite yesterday where we in the upper 80s. But 90 for the high today, a little bit above the average, 71 for the low this morning. Again, a little bit above the average for this time of year. As we look at tonight's forecast, we're going to be seeing just a very small chance of a shower tonight, only about 20%, low temperature at 68 degrees. Looks like a pretty fine Friday night coming up all across East Alabama. For your Saturday, increased rain chances, but again, not a bad day coming up for your Saturday, the last Saturday in June. 76 tomorrow, pretty mild at mid-morning. By midday, plenty of sunshine, a few clouds out there. 84 will be the temperature at lunchtime. And by tomorrow afternoon, we'll touch 90 degrees again. Rain chances a little bit higher with the heating of the day tomorrow. About a 50-50 chance of rain by 3 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. And we continue here in the Pool Doctor Weather Center by taking a look at the 7-day forecast. And you'll notice 2 things. One, decreasing temperatures and increasing rain chances. I think most folks will be okay with that. After we hit 90 tomorrow with a 50-50 chance of rain, we'll be at a 60% chance on Sunday, Monday an 80% chance, and we'll be in the upper 80s for a while. We'll be in the mid-80s by Tuesday and Wednesday of next week. And look at that. If you're looking for a wet day, look at Tuesday of next week. That is going to be the first day of July, but a 90% chance of rain in the forecast, and the high only 85 degrees. Then we'll really start focusing in for the rest of the week on the 4th of July and that holiday weekend that's coming up. A very important forecast. Wednesday, still a high chance of rain at 60%. By Thursday, the day before the 4th, we'll be looking at only about a 1 in 3 chance of a pop-up shower. And right now, next Friday for the 4th of July for Independence Day, we are going to roll with a dry forecast, 91 degrees after a low of 71. So good news for all the fireworks shows around the region on the 4th of July. Let's take a look now at the UV index. And let me tell you, folks, we talk about the Pool Doctor Weather Center. It was a great day today to be out around your pool across the region. But it's still, the heat index was high and the UV index was high as well. Not extreme. We've seen that a few times already this summer, but it was still very high today. A 10 UV index. I think we're going to see probably 9 or 10 tomorrow. And again, for most of the day on Sunday, despite the high rain chances, I think we're going to be at least at high, if not very high. I don't think we'll see extreme, but the UV index is going to be very high. So if you're out and about around your pool outdoors, just take care and try to stay in the midday hours, and of course use a lot of sunscreen and protection for those high UV rays that'll be bearing down on us over the next couple of days here across East Alabama. I'll be back here tomorrow morning bright and early. We will be here at 6 a.m. with your Saturday weather at a glance. We'll be back here Sunday morning with your Sunday morning breakfast forecast, Monday morning with your Monday morning breakfast forecast, and right back here Monday night for EAN Local News as we'll be detailing that all-important holiday week forecast coming up all across East Alabama. We've got more EAN Local News coming up in just a moment. You stick with us. Katie's coming right back.
At Pool Doctor Custom Pools in Jacksonville, we believe a great pool is where the best memories are made. Family cookouts, sunny afternoons, kids laughing and splashing, it all starts with a pool that's clean, clear, and ready for fun. That's where we come in. From trusted Pentair products to the cutting-edge BeatBot cleaners, plus top quality chemicals and fun accessories, we've got everything you need to keep your pool perfect. Visit Pool Doctor today, where pool care meets family care.
Thank you for watching EAN News. We're here every weeknight on Facebook, YouTube, our website, and on Rumble. Please look for us on the platform of your choice to watch our news, sports, and weather coverage. We hope you have a great weekend, and we'll see you back here Monday for your news on your schedule.